All right, namaste everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Veda Yoga Center and welcome to Heart Alchemy Yoga. For those online, we're excited to be with you today. We're going to begin in a seated meditation. So if you can find a comfortable seat that you can sit in for a little while without moving, either cross-legged or Japanese style on a block. Whatever feels most comfortable. Begin to ground down. Close your eyes and connect. Connect to body and connect to breath. Allowing the breath to anchor you in the present moment. Drawing all of your awareness and all of your attention inside. We'll begin today's practice with the Maha-Mantra. It's said that the chanting of the Maha-Mantra in this age of Kali is the easiest and surest way of attaining liberation. The only thing required is that we sing from the heart. So go deep inside. And when we cry out the names of the divine, it's like a child calling out for his or her mother. In this mood, we'll do call and response style. I'll sing first and then you repeat. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, and we'll put it all together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, and gently fold your palms together in front of your heart. Bow your chin slightly to your chest. We set our intention. Said that in order to get anywhere in life, we got to know two things. We got to know where we are and where we want to go. So take this opportunity to contemplate on where it is you want to go. And then we call that intention in by chanting one Om together. Inhale deep through the nose. Nourishing in-breath. And cleansing, audible out-breath. Exhale your hands onto the floor. Make your way into tabletop position. Gaze down between your thumbs. And we'll just slowly move in and out of cat-cow. Arching your back on the in-breath and rounding on the out-breath. Synchronizing the movement with the pace of your breath. So creating this dance, this harmony. At the very peak of your inhale, your chin is high and your back is fully arched. And then as you exhale, the bottom of your exhale, your chin's all the way to your chest. Pull the lower belly in towards your spine. And on your next inhale, find neutral, tuck your toes under, and press back into downward dog. Keeping your palms flat and your fingers spread wide. So invite a little bit of movement into your first down dog. Checking in with your body. Bending your knees. Wiggling your toes. Nodding your head from side to side. Where in your body do you have a tendency to hold on to stress? This is the part of the body that we want to send movement into. Keep your feet where they are. Walk your hands back. And keep your hands on the floor. Walk your fingertips over to the right side. And then bend your left knee and use the floor as leverage to shift the weight into your left hip and get a deep side stretch. Let your head hang free. And then switch sides. Fingertips over to the left. Bend your right knee. Walk your hands back to center. Chest expansion. Interlace your hands behind your back. And pull your arms over your head. How much space can you create between your hands and your lower back? And give you a little pressure from there. With your arms straight and strong, slowly rise all the way up to standing. Keep your hands interlaced and tilt your head back. Open your throat, the Vishuddha chakra. This is the energy center connected with our speech and communication. Being able to speak truth and communicate from the heart. Simple, not always easy. Let it open. And then gently release, lower your chin, parallel to the floor. Bring your feet together, palms together in front of your heart. Samastitihi, standing at attention. And with your attention on your intention, take one cleansing breath together. Inhale deep through the nose. Feel your upper body expand and then hold your breath. Cleansing, audible exhale. Soften your hands to your sides. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Lift your arms up high, palms face in. Exhale, cactus your arms. Take a gentle back bend. But lean back from your upper spine. Imagine you have a string attached to your heart, lifting you up towards the ceiling, simultaneously leaning back. Inhale, rise to center. Flat back, forward fold, Uttanasana. Bow down. Inhale, lengthen to a flat back. Nice straight spine, shoulders away from your ears. And just crawl your hands forward into downward facing dog. Inhale, shift your weight forward to plank pose. Now you want two lines of energy. The first one goes straight down from your shoulders to your wrists. Good. And then the other one goes from your shoulders straight back to your heels. And then engage your core. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. Preparing for baby Cobra pose. Bring the tops of your feet to the mat. Use the strength of your lower back to lift your chest. Inhale, rise. And squeeze your elbows in. Roll your shoulder blades down your back. Chin parallel to the floor. Take a deep breath. Exhale, lower. This time we'll come up halfway. Inhale, King Cobra. Push your hands into the floor. Come up 50%, so arms aren't straight all the way, but you are pushing your hands into the mat. Nice, Lauren. Exhale, lower down. Full Cobra. Straighten your arms all the way, or as much as you can, comfortably. Keep your mouth closed. Gaze high. Head back. And exhale. Release. Tuck your toes under. Strong core. Push up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. With your arms straight and strong, look forward, bend your knees, light as a feather, float to the top of your mat. Inhale for length, shoulders back. Exhale, chest to thighs. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Stand tall. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, rise, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog, thighs and knees stay lifted. Exhale, down dog. So the most important part of your body in downward facing dog is your spine. If you feel any rounding in your back, go ahead and bend your knees. Especially at the beginning of the practice. We're still warming up. But as you start to build and generate this internal heat known as tapas, more heat in the body, the easier our muscles start to stretch. So however much bend in the knees you need to take to get your spine straight, and then over time, getting a little more length through the back of your legs. Here we go. Strong arms, gaze forward, bend your knees, and lightly float. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend. Strong through the legs. Inhale, rise. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha, Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, open heart. Exhale, down dog. Breathe deep. Now, how much space can you create between each vertebra? Can you lift your tailbone a little higher by pushing your chest towards the tops of your thighs? Spread the fingers wide, press down through the L shape of your hands. Sometimes we have a tendency to buckle the hands, so there's a little bit of air, like an air pocket underneath the palm. but if you push down through the back of your index finger and the back of your thumb, yeah, there you go. Nice. Good. Eliminate that space. Here we go. Strong arms. Surya Namaskar B. Look forward, bend your knees, and as light as a feather, top of your mat. Inhale for length. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees. Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, Bakasana, co-pose, our first arm balance. So hands come to the floor, shoulder distance apart. Tuck your knees high onto the back of your elbows. Look forward. Where you look is where you go. So if you look down, guess what? Top of your head goes straight down. Keep your gaze up. Lift one foot if you feel sturdy. Maybe the big toes come together. Nice, Michelle. Here we go. From crow pose, you can step, float, or jump back to a low plank chaturanga. Nice, Karen. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Hips high. Float your right leg high, up and back. Bend your knee, open your hip. And just roll out your ankle, open and close your toes. They say our feet get the least amount of loving because they're the farthest away from our brain. I don't know if that's true, but give your feet a little loving. Send the energy there, and then exhale, knee to nose, round your spine like an angry cat. Good, now pull your right hip up a little. Yes, right there. Inhale, extend your leg back. Full extension through the ball of your foot. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen back with breath. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Good, strong core, rise on the inhale. Anjaneyasana. So a couple things to keep in mind. Your feet are hip distance apart. And to the same exact degree that you're pushing your front foot forward, push your left heel back. Draw your tailbone slightly down and under. Getting length in your lower back. Inhale, lift your chest a little higher. And exhale, lean forward, airplane arms. Bring your chest to a 45-degree angle. You're using your obliques and your transverse abdominals to stay lifted, preventing the upper body from collapsing on your front thigh. Push your left heel back. And then we have a big movement here. You're going to gaze between your, gaze about 12 feet in front of your right big toe. We're going to go to one leg mountain pose. Inhale, sweep up, take your left thigh high, and have that right angle with your hip, knee, and ankle. There you go. Good, and then flex your foot. Exhale, figure four, hands to heart. Left elbow connects with the left knee, maybe. Or you might stay lifted. Yeah, nice Jill. Find that focus point. So in yoga, especially in the balancing poses, it's important to find a drishti. This is an external gaze with an internal focus. Come back up to one leg mountain pose. And then we're going to float back to warrior two. Arms out to the side. Front knee right over your ankle. If the knee comes in front of your ankle, that means you have open hamstrings and you can take a little wider stance. All of you guys look really good. Press your fingertips in opposite directions. Melt your shoulder blades down your back. Gaze forward over the tip of your front middle finger. Good. Exhale, extended side angle. Lean forward. Float your left arm to the sky. And then ground down through the outer edge of your back foot as you externally rotate your leg. Hello. Hips and chest are open to the side. Now here's the fun part. Without straightening your front leg, reverse warrior. Reach up and stretch all the way back. Take a deep side bend rather than a back bend. And then maybe bend your front knee a little more than you think you can. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga, windmill your arms down. Vinyasa through. Down dog is the meeting place. Move at your own pace. Not too fast, not too slow. Here we go. Left leg high, up and back. Spread your toes wide. Exhale. Knee to nose. Pull it in tight. Good. Round your upper back. Inhale, lengthen back. You got it. Flowing breath to movement. Exhale in. Inhale, press back. Exhale, low lunge. Strong core pulls you up. Anjaneyasana. Sinking down with your hips, but lifting up with your heart. And that dual balance, dual action. And then front knee right over the ankle. Soften your toes. Breathe in deep. Exhale, lean forward. Airplane arms. Now kiss your shoulder blades together. Chin slightly to your chest so the back of your neck is long. Cool, no wrinkles there. And then shift your gaze about 3 feet in front of your left big toe. One leg mountain pose. Inhale, rise. Right thigh high. Beautiful. Hands to heart. Figure 4. Maybe that right elbow to knee connection happens. Keep your foot flexed to protect your knee. And then start to push your tailbone back a little bit. Crown of your head reaches forward. Nice and graceful. Inhale, rise back up to one leg mountain. And then floating back to warrior 2. And you can even look down. Make sure the heel of your front foot lines up with the arch of your back foot. Exhale, extended side angle from your hip rather than your waist. Take your right arm high. Roll the weight to the outer edge of your back foot. And then inhale, reverse. Soften your toes, big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Windmill your arms to the floor. Step back, vinyasa through. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. We're going to work on some toad taps. If you've never done toad taps before, just drop to your knees and take a peek up here as I demonstrate. You're going to keep your feet flat. These are a lot like Shakti kicks or donkey kicks. If you're familiar, you're going to bring your feet a little closer to your hands. The reason I like the toad taps better is that when you bring the knees wide, you're less likely to use the momentum to fall over. So big toes come together and the feet and the knees go wide. Sit down and back, and as you jump, bring your knees out. Okay, and then you land with soft knees and you just jump up again. Okay, eventually you'll stack the shoulders, or the hips above the shoulders rather. All right, so let's try. If you want a spot, raise your hand. I'll come around and give you a little boost. Take a boost. Knees wide, big toes together. There you go. Ah, piece of cake. All the way up. One finger. That's it. Nice job. That's beautiful. All right, downward facing dog, hips high. So what is this good for anyways? Handstands, it prepares us for handstands. It also prepares us for the jump forward from downward facing dog. When we jump to the top of our mat, a lot of times we jump straight forward and we have a really heavy landing. Okay, the idea is that when you jump from downward facing dog to the top of your mat, there's no noise. If you make noise, that means you're jumping too high. All right, so, but also we want to get some lift in the hips. So this time, gaze forward, bend your knees. You're going to float to the top of your mat, getting a little bit of height, and then soft on the landing. Good. Inhale. That's it. Halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, Bakasana, Crow Pose. The more you do it, the better you get. Keep your gaze forward. Pull the heels up towards your glutes. Step, float, or jump back, low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, lengthen. This time, step through to low lunge. Strong core, crescent pose. Airplane arms, exhale. One leg mountain pose, inhale, rise, left thigh high. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, warrior two, float it back. Yeah. Exhale, extended side angle from your hip rather than your waist. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, vinyasa, chaturanga down slow. Inhale, open heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, left leg to the sky. Knee to nose. Inhale, press back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. You got it. You know where we're going. Inhale, rise. Shoulders relax. Airplane arms. Inhale, one leg mountain pose, right thigh high. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, one leg mountain pose. Exhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Feet together, gaze between your hands. Second round of toad taps. So big toes in, knees wide. When you're ready, jump. Keep your gaze between your thumbs. And keep your arms as straight as possible. Good, gaze forward, shift right here. Yep. There you go. Keep your arms straight. Elbows in, or, knees down. Good. Yeah, there you go. Good. Jump, yes. There it is. Good, Lauren, knees wide. Yeah. All right, downward facing dog, hips high. Breathe in deep. Audible exhale. All right, one more flow to go with your arms really straight and really strong. Look forward, get a little height. Exhale, jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, Bakasana, hands to the mat. Step, float, or jump back, low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, open heart. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg high. Knee to nose, pull it in. Inhale, press back. Exhale. Inhale, this time low lunge. Crescent pose, rise. Airplane arms, fly. Inhale, one leg mountain. Launch up. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Lean forward, extended side angle, left arm high. Inhale, reverse. This time, cartwheel into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Right hand to the floor, left arm high. Now you may want to modify the pose like Lauren's doing, putting a block underneath the right hand. But the only thing that you want to be mindful of here is that you're not collapsing the weight of your upper body in your right fingertips or your right palm. So even though the hand is down, you're lifting up. Lift up through your chest. And then open your back leg just a little bit. External rotation, so the left hip opens and the right hip tucks under. And then bring your left hand to the floor, square your hips. Chamber the leg for a jiva squat. Left knee comes to the outside of your right ankle. And then come down, almost get till you're getting ready to touch the floor. And then right before you do, exhale, press it back up. Standing splits. 2 more, inhale down. Exhale, press. Inhale down, hold. And bring your palms flat to the mat. Good, and then from here, you're gonna step or jump back to low plank chaturanga. 3, 2, 1, go, jump. Yeah, nice, Michelle. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg to the sky. Knee to nose, hollow out your chest, spread the shoulder blades. Inhale, lengthen back. Exhale, pull it in. Good, inhale. Exhale, step through. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fly. Inhale, launch forward, one leg mountain pose. Exhale, figure 4. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, float it back. From your hip, lean forward, exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Good. From here, cartwheel into Ardha Chandrasana. Big movement, nice. Little to no weight in your left hand. Back foot is externally rotated. Full expression, your gaze is high, but if you feel any kinks or quirks, gaze down at the floor. About 1 more inch lift in your back leg. Exhale your right hand down, jiva squat. Bring your right knee to the outside of your left ankle. Exhale, press it up. Good, 2 more, down low. Exhale, press. This one, take it down and hold. We're here for 3. We're gonna jump straight back to low plank chaturanga. In 2, palms flat, ready, 1, jump, low plank. Nice, Jill. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, let's take a child's pose. Or you can stay in downward facing dog and be active. So that was a strong standing sequence. Just kind of notice the quality of your breath. If it has all gotten away from you, simply slow the duration of your inhales and exhales. And you can stay here for as long as you like. Remember that child's pose is your home base. It's a place that you can come back to at any time throughout your practice. And when you're ready to move on, again, downward facing dog, hips to the sky. And hit some balancing poses, and then we'll bring it back down to the floor. Breathe in deep through your nose. Exhale, let it go. And gaze forward, bend your knees, slightly float top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale your left hand to your hip. And then pull the right knee into your chest, grab just underneath your kneecap. This is level 1. Level 2, take your peace fingers and wrap around your big toe. Stand up tall. Maybe you get some extension in your right leg. That's it. And then maybe the left arm floats up to the sky. Nice, Karen. Beautiful. Okay, now without letting your foot drop 2 feet, take your right arm up. Pause. Good job. And then we're going to pendulum through standing splits. Hands to the floor, forehead towards your left shin bone. Now you have a couple options here. Level 1, keep your hands on the floor. Level 2, right hand around the back of your ankle, or left hand around the back of your ankle. Level 3, right hand meets the left. And don't worry if you fall, you already got one foot down on the ground. You're just testing your balance. Good job. And bring your hands to the floor. Bend your standing leg, pause. Lift your right leg higher. We're going to go back to warrior 2. Cartwheel your arms open. Yeah, there you go. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, Chandrasana. Alright, both legs are straight in triangle pose. If you're not able to lift your left kneecap, keep your front legs straight. Lift the sky. Yeah, good. And then take a few circles with your right arm. Forward towards the front of the room. Get a 360-degree rotation with your right arm. Forward, back, around. And then reach it up and over your head, horizontal to the floor. Hold. If you want to take it a little deeper, bring your left hand beneath your right. Pause. Use the strength of your core. Rise up, inhale. Stand tall, arms out. Good job. Exhale, turn your left toes in. Cross your to the sidewall. Hands to your hips. Inhale, look up. And exhale, fold forward. Fingertips to the floor in line with your toes. Yogi's choice. You can modify by placing the block like Karen underneath the top of your head. You can use the floor as leverage to get the top of your head closer to the ground. Grab the outer edges of your feet or headstand if that's in your practice. Whatever variation you're in, ensure that you're breathing deep. Headstand, slowly release. Shadow fold. Inhale, keep your fingertips on the floor, come up halfway, and then crawl to the front of your mat. Slide, pivot your back foot to face forward. So like a low lunge to the front. And then we'll just slide the left foot over to the right side of the mat. Lower down into half pigeon pose. Inhale, lift your heart. And as you exhale, bow down. Surrendering into your half pigeon. Finding those areas of tightness, sending the breath there, and then relaxing into it as much as possible. The more that we surrender, the more we allow the yoga to do its work. two hands around the back of your ankle. But keeping the energy of the back leg extending through your heel. Forward towards the front of the room, big circles with your left arm. That's nice and easy. Float your left arm up and over your head so it's horizontal to the floor. Pause. If you want, take your right hand to meet your left. Core strength here. Inhale, rise up, standing pose. Turn your right toes in, Prasarita to the side. Clasp your hands together behind your back, straight arms, look up on the in-breath. Fold on the out-breath. Keep the weight to the outer edges of your feet. Pull your hands away from your lower back. Ready? A little nod. Soften your toes. Gently exhale your hands to the mat. Lift up halfway, turn, pivot to face the front. Low lunge and slide your right leg over to the left, lowering into your half pigeon. Ekapada, Rajaputtasana. Hips are huge storage warehouses for stress and tension. Gentle, slowly rise. Tuck your back toes under, right leg high. Bend your knee, open your hip. If you did it on the other side, flip your dog. Knees in, hips high, head back. Beautiful expression. Rainbow your heart. And then reverse it. Flip it over, exhale, downward facing dog. Lean forward to plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Dhanurasana. Bend your knees, reach back and grab your feet. Exhale your breath completely. On the inhale, rise, toes to the sky. Now you want to bring the weight forward so your front ribs are touching the floor. Ready? And go all the way up. Hold on tight. Okay. Exhale, release. Hands down, gaze to the right. Bend your knees and windshield wiper your legs from side to side. This should feel good on your lower back. And then bring your gaze forward. Come onto your knees for camel pose, Ustrasana. You can measure the distance between your knees by placing your fists in between. And then hands on your lower back, glance up towards the sky. Fingertips point down. Hips forward, head back. There we go. Maybe 1 or 2 hands onto your heels, but don't force it. And then like a magnet towards the front of the room, start to drive your hips forward. Ready? Push in my hands. Yes. The moment you come back and you feel a little constriction in the breath, that's a sign that you've gone too far. Keep it slow, keep it steady. And then come on up. Cross your ankles. You can either sit down and extend your legs straight out in front of you or swing your legs around to the side, however you want to get there. Paschimottanasana, seated forward bend. Inhale your arms up, flex your feet, pull your toes back and lead with your heart. Take it down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. So the first one is a little bit exaggerated, but for every inhale you lengthen, and for every exhale you get a deeper fold. Ready? Tell me when. Slowly rise, arms extend out in front of you, flip your palms up, lower down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Swing your legs over your head and take Plow Pose. Hands onto your lower back. Shimmy your weight from side to side, legs together. Toes pointed. Here we go, inhale. Sarvangasana, shoulder stand. Keep driving your heels forward towards the front of the room. And lower down, Deaf Man's Pose. 1 knee on each side of your head. And right into Happy Baby Pose, Ananda Balasana. Grab the soles of your feet from the inside. Knees wide. Back of your head pressing into the earth. Shri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, Henatarayana Vasudeva, Vasudeva. Pull your right knee into your chest and extend your left leg forward. Supine twist. Knee to the left, gaze to your right. Rinsing your body out like a sponge. Right? To cleanse it, we twist it. And just like gold, in order to purify gold, we have to burn it, we have to heat it up. In the same way, through our yoga asana, through our practice, we heat up the body, releasing toxins, cleansing and purifying the body from the inside out. Slowly come back to center and switch sides. Shri Krishna Govinda, Tararayana Vasudevaya. Slowly come back to center. Pull both knees into your chest. Curl your chest in. Tighten your grip. Squeeze your facial muscles. Take a big sip of air and hold it. Exhale, Shavasana. So all of the hard work and all of the effort comes to this final resting pose. It lies in our ability to completely relax, to surrender, Ishvara Pranidhana. This is the key ingredient in creating a successful practice. Not getting attached to the fruits of our practice. Not getting attached to our intention. But allowing ourselves to be open and receptive to what it has in store for us. The magic actually lies in our ability to let go. And as we lie with complete awareness in Shavasana, we marinate in this beautiful space that you've created for yourself. Knowing that no matter how chaotic your week has been, no matter how bad of a day you might be having, this place that we come to in Shavasana is always here. It's just a matter of tuning in. And when we catch a glimpse of stillness, the peace, and the experience of it, even if it's just for a fleeting moment, can be enough to carry us through the rest of the day. Even the rest of the week. Without forcing or controlling your breath in any way, just let everything from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes completely and totally relax. Keeping your eyes closed, begin to deepen your breath. Gently nod your head from side to side. Bringing a little bit more awareness back into your body. Softly wiggle the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes. Keep your elbows on the floor, rotate your wrist around, roll your ankles. Eventually roll over onto your right side, taking the fetal position. Cultivating gratitude, thanking yourself for everything that you've just done to your body, to your mind, and to your spirit. And exhale, pressing up to a comfortable seated position facing the front. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Chin slightly to your chest. We'll seal in our practice with one Om together. Take a nice big inhale. Om is the universal sound vibration of creation. It holds within it the power to take us from where we are to where we want to go. Inhale your hands to your third eye center, and as you exhale, hinging forward, sealing in the benefits of your practice. Thank you for allowing me to be your guide. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bajram Te means may all blessings shower upon you, may all good come to you, and may God bless you. Namaste. Great job, everybody. Thanks for joining us this morning. Hope to see you again next week. Namaste.